No one is really talking about this one particular stock, which is absolutely focused on AI. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about in details how you can really invest in the stock and not to lose the opportunity when it really comes to cash your account more and more. So that is AMD. And I'm going to show you some reasons in details, not wasting your time, no bullshit in this video, just to the point, direct, and why and when you should invest in AMD so you can really capitalize your money much as possible and grow your accounts by any further really bad headaches. So, getting to the point, the first thing is AI market is really driving up. So that is, if you count on chips, especially, it comes down to $500 billion by 2028. The sales of the chip should be $500 billion. So, did I really say correct? Let me just repeat that again. So that should be $500 billion by 2028. But in this all $500 billion, who is the largest, honestly, who is selling the most chips? That is NVDA. But when it comes to another partner, you can only have another kind of like 2 or 3 names. That is TMC or TCM, whatever, or Intel and AMD. But no one is talking about AMD here. But AMD, that is very important player in this market, especially in AI. Now, talking about AMD, AMD acts absolutely focused on the PC market. So now you might be thinking, why should I really invest in this kind of PC market, right? Well, while AMD is really moving slow, PC is really getting outdated. No. Don't think that. There are more PC users in the world than the Mac users. So count that. So by time, of course, a lot of people are updating their laptops, their PCs, or whatever, and that will cost more. That will cause more sales for AMD in coming 2 to 3 years. But if you really talk about the stock itself, the stock has moved roughly around 6% in this year, in 2024. But if you have to go back to 5 years, the stock really roughly moved around like 380%. That's a huge percentage, 380%. But coming down now, if you invest now in AMD and trying to take out your money after 2 years, where the stock will really head. With my analysis, what I think, it will move easily to 200 to 250% very easily. But again, as the earnings will come better and better, the stock will move much higher, much rapidly, and in much very nice pace. But to this date, AMD has been underrated if you really compare to NVIDIA. But again, NVIDIA is working on a totally different sector, right? But NVIDIA is also a stock where a lot of investors, they really love that stock. Before the split, there were not really a lot of investors. But now after the split, now we got a lot of investors in NVIDIA, especially because the stock is a lot cheaper. But why they don't really focus on AMD, right? Because AMD is really hardly moving $1 or 2 in a day, while NVIDIA is making a move up or down in a minus or plus. It's making $5 move in a minus plus. But AMD is not really moving really so easy. But again, on a long term, this stock is absolutely good, but the earnings were really nailed by AMD. So off NVIDIA. So these two companies, they are very good, but a lot of people, they focus on NVIDIA. But I want you to focus on AMD, not to lose the opportunity, because AMD is really focusing on another AI chip, and that would be really meaning a lot for in 2026, AMD will release its new AI chip, and that will make that stock go higher and higher in future. Guys, don't miss the train. This stock, in coming 5 years, this stock will capitalize your account easily, 400 to 500% very, very easily. But again, don't calculate based on, if I leverage or if I use my margin account to buy full. But you gotta have patience, guys. Patience is the key in stock market. Everyone can buy stock. Believe me, every single human being on this earth can buy stock, but not a lot of people know when to really sell the stock. if you read about the company statistics, if you read about the upcoming stuff of this company has a lot to offer in the future. But right now, it's not holding a big chunk in that $500 billion AI market compared to NVIDIA, but it'll catch up soon. I'm not telling it will really catch up to the market cap of NVIDIA, but it'll at least catch up to 25%. But even if it catches that, that would be enormous on the stock, and the stock would really skyrocket. So if you really have money, try to invest. If I would have been you, try to invest in AMD and let that money aside. Do not disturb that. So invest carefully, not to buy in big chunk of shares and just get caught up so the market really flushes down and you really have to sit and cry. Because in AMD, when it really crosses that $240 level, and then AMD will skyrocket to maximum levels that you could ever imagine, because a lot of investors, they are putting their money in AMD. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Charles Schwab, they are putting their money in AMD. So even you can focus on that. These big giants, when they are pouring their money in AMD, so they might be really something that you don't want to miss out, right? So don't just run behind one flock of sheep where everyone is really running. Try to look a different direction so even you can capitalize on a different area. Of course, NVIDIA is undoubtedly a very good stock. I'm not telling not to invest. You can invest there, but I'm also telling even take a look on the other stock too. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try to distribute your eggs. Okay, AI, you love AI? It's okay. Try to distribute eggs in different AI sectors, like AI companies. That is NVIDIA, AMD. In another one you can really choose, that is Meta, but I would honestly focus on the chips, on the sales and all, not the data center. That would be AMD. So guys, if you really like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and help this channel to grow more and more. And for more updates, turn on the notifications so whenever the video comes out, so you can really have that nice update. But if you want to know the more personal charts of yours, you can join the membership of YouTube down, or if you want to trade with us, the link is down in the description, and you can join the group and trade with us. Day trade, swing trade, and even long terms. People are making money consistently, so even you can do that, and come in and join the group and grow your accounts. Thank you so much for watching. Probably see you in the next video, and invest carefully. Do not gamble in the stock market. Bye-bye.